Welcome back to the Traveling Jays, y'all. In this video, I'm going to give you 8 products that make preparing for a long trip a breeze. So my family and I just got back from a 14-day trip to Japan, and we hopped from city to city. So it was extremely important that we were strategic with our packing. Now, while most of these products were specific to my trip to Japan, I believe that these could work for any long trip. I'm going to show you some things that really came in handy, and I'm also going to save you some time, some money, and some returns on some flaps that you don't need. Let's get into it. Yes, let me show you this. Okay, so what do you think this is, guys? You think it's like a laptop case or something like that? Well, it's not. So you got a long trip, but you want to pack light. Definitely doable with these smart bags. Let's get into it. The smart bags come with 6 different organizers, including that fancy laundry bag, or you can put your shoes in there, but I definitely use it as a laundry bag. For a 14-day trip to Japan, I was able to put all of my panties, thongs, and socks, oh, I got those socks in Japan, all in this one compartment. Y'all, these bags are an organizer's dream. Okay, so bras and sports bras, because we were definitely working out. Bam. Workout clothes? No problem. Dresses and t-shirts? I got you. Jeans and shorts. I had to expand my bag for this one. All of the bags expand or collapse. Now let's get all of this into the suitcase. Look how neat. We can't forget the jewelry organizer. I got to keep those things secure. Boom. Can't forget the fancy laundry bag. We'll be using that. And voila. Look at all that extra space for souvenirs. Ha ha. So 10 out of 10. I love these. And I asked my husband, I was like, maybe you want your own? And he was like, no, I'm a man. I don't need your little fancy organizers. And then so me and the girls had our organizers, and every time we were unpacking or packing, we're all giving him a side eye because he was definitely jealous at how organized and easy it was for us to do what we had to do. Okay, I found these. These are Air Plus heel cushion insert. I took these in and swapped them in and out of my sneakers. I wore them inside my socks when I was just wearing my Crocs. Okay, these saved my body. Okay, I kid you no lie, we walked anywhere from a minimum of 5 miles up to 11 miles a day, depending on what we were doing. So 100% bop inserts. I will put the link to everything that I am showing you in the description below. Okay, next, this little doohickey right here. Let me show you that. Okay, this is a portable charge. Company is iWalk, but if you have an iPhone or an Android, they make them for both. You can plug it right in here and get yourself a good charge. As you can see here, oh, that's me. I'm a fitness instructor as well. That's my little, anyway, back to this. Boop, boop. And as you're out and about and running the streets all over the place, your battery's getting low. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of battery for storage. No worries. JJ told me to get this portable charger. 100% bop. Do it. And speaking of charging, this was also a super fine. And I got these little fans for my bonus daughters. And cool thing, super small, compact. You could charge them with your USB, and an added bonus, you could actually charge your phone. So while I had my little dongle thingy, they could charge up their phones with their fan as well. And they're so sweet because I didn't get myself one. I didn't really think about it. That's a lie. I actually got myself that big collar one, and my husband made fun of me, and he made fun of me with my big collar fan and made me not pack it. He didn't make me not pack it, but he made fun of me and that I didn't want to pack it. So I didn't pack it, and I regretted it. June and July in Japan is hot because they are way more respectful of their environment. You don't have that handy dandy cover of smog to create a barrier between you and the sun. Nope, you getting direct sun, baby, direct. Needless to say, it was hot and it was humid and it was hot. You take a shower, have your breakfast, take 2 steps out the hotel room, and you sweating, wondering why did I bother to bathe? That's how hot it was. And luckily the girls were so sweet. They would see me profusely sweating and dying of heat, exhaustion, and humidity, and they would take their little fan and blow it on me and cool me off. They were so sweet. These eye masks. I got these eye masks off Amazon. Okay, and what I liked about these was that they had the little insert. I don't know about you, but anything that's like super flat and like squeezes my eyelids to my face, and then you wake up and you can't really see nothing, I don't like that. If you're taking a long flight anywhere, and by long flight, my definition is anything that's over 4 hours. I live in Florida. I've got friends and family in Phoenix. That's a 5, sometimes 6-hour flight. That's a nap, baby. We taking a nap, whether we want to or not. That airplane's gonna snatch you to sleep. So anyway, this was absolutely wonderful. It came in a pack of 3. Once again, I asked my husband, I was like, you want some? And he was like, no. So me and the girls had them, and guess who got some good naps on the plane? Us. Again, I love that it had the inserts. It was just a wonderful space for my eyes. Look at that. And one of my girls had lashes. Lashes didn't get unlashed at all. Next, let me show you this bag. So next up is this duffel bag right here. Now, I will say disclaimer, you can fit quite a bit in this bag, but I want to warn you, because although you can fit a lot of things in this bag, I do not recommend that you do fill it to capacity, because when you have to carry it, this joker gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and then you be looking like us.
What are y'all doing?
Just taking a break from the weight of our travels.
Y'all look like 3 hunchbacks of Notre Dame.
Give me your umbrella so I can save a life. Oh, that's way good. See? You don't want that, okay? So take advantage of all the compartments, take advantage of how much you can put in here. And again, so we traveled with this bag and we traveled with our suitcase, and we would send the suitcases to the next city, and then we would carry these duffel bags with us on the train system. Oh, okay, so ladies, I don't know about you. I like to be hands-free when I'm traveling. I like my hands to just be swinging in the wind. I don't like carrying stuff. I'm not a big purse girl. So I got this little travel bag, and that was my purse, and it was small enough. One thing that the hotels recommended was that you keep your passports with you. So everywhere we went, I kept my passports with us, and it had like super inner zipper, inner compartment, inner, you know, to the bag, very safe. So I was thinking, what is the most convenient way that I can take and charge all of my devices? I didn't want to have a gabillion chargers and a gabillion accessories for all the electronic things we have. So I went on Amazon and I was looking for something that maybe had multiple charge points. And I found this. So it's all connected into one, okay? It does not come with the cube. Yeah, you gotta get your own little box for that. But here's the cool thing about it. This piece right here, so it starts out with a USB, and then if you open, that's nice and secure. It's also the C port as well. Let me show you that. C port as well. So you have 2 options for there. And then if you are an Apple user, it comes with the Apple Watch charger. It has a separate C port for your newer Apple items. And then it comes with 2 Apple chargers. Now, once again, I made my husband jealous at first. He was like, ooh, what's that? Look at you with your little fancy doohickey thing. However, I will say this is like a 50% bop, 50% flop, because in Tokyo, I had no problem. When I got to Kyoto, the charging, it would start and then it would cut off. So I don't know if it's the device or if it's the unit that I'm plugging it into. Either way, I'm not gonna give it a bop because it wasn't 100%, and I wanna just give you guys the best recommendation. This doohickey right here, okay? I ordered this and I was like, this about to be dope. I'm about to be on the plane, okay? I'm about to be asleep. That is not what happened. So when I got it, I opened it up, I tried it out, I'm showing my husband, I'm like, oh, you jealous? Look at me putting my hands in here, taking my little nap. And I look down and like hug it, cuddle it. And I'm thinking this is gonna be perfect, you know, depending on how our seats are scheduled, because we booked business class seats. And so obviously business class, you're not gonna be able to lay down or anything like that. So I was like, hey, when it's time to take a little nappy do, I will pull out my tray. I'll put this pillow on my tray. I'll put my hands through here. I can put my phone on the inside and I can take a little naparoni and cheese. That is not the case. Listen, I'm not saying that it wasn't a good product. It had good reviews, but what I didn't do was air it out. And I didn't use it until we got on the plane. and it had such a strong aroma that it gave me a really bad headache. So this was a flop for me because I didn't get to use it because the smell, the plasticky, whatever that material is that it's made of, smelled awful and gave me a headache. But it did have a lot of positive reviews. So if you want to get it, my tip is just to make sure that you fully blow it all the way up and then let it air out for a couple of days before you go, because that smell, baby, no gracias. Okay, so that is my Amazon must finds if you're planning to go to Japan or if you're really planning on taking any long trip. Let me know in the comments if any of these struck out to you, or if you think you're gonna give it a try, or if you already have it, what you thought. Was it helpful? Either way, drop me a line. I love talking to you guys, and definitely subscribe because I'm gonna be uploading Japan footage forever. We did so many things in 2 weeks and I can't wait to share all of it with you. I'm JJ, this is the Traveling Jays, and I'll see you in the next video.